Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Star Wars music analysis. Today, I'll be continuing my breakdown of A New Hope with the moment when the greatest hero in Star Wars history nearly met their demise. I'm talking, of course, about the moment that R2-D2 was captured by the Jawa scavengers. My name is Derek, and this is Star Wars Music Analysis.
Do it.
Now, I keep bringing this up, but the use of silence is once again a really powerful agent in this scene as R2 slowly rolls down this canyon. Silence can be effective in a number of ways, but it's always creating some sort of uncomfortable feeling. Here, our senses become heightened as we try to watch and listen for any potential threats, harking back to our primitive survival instincts. But silence also works in a different way for this entire scene. See, aside from the Jawa's Untides, there's no dialogue until the very end when C-3PO and R2 are reunited. This meant that Williams basically was able to write ballet music, or music being set to movement and visuals alone for much of this. It's rare for composers to get this kind of opportunity in film, so it's really exciting to see what Williams actually did with this. The lighthearted music that enters after R2 is attacked, though, actually gives us a slight feeling of comfort and subtly hints that we shouldn't take this danger as seriously as was first felt. That lighthearted feeling is mostly coming from the short notes that feel light and carefree. And notice how the initial music comes in short bursts, similar to how the Jawas initially move. It also helps give the sense that there are many of them now slowly coming out of their hiding spots. The dissonances being used in these melodic lines also lends itself to a jovial but untrustworthy character such as the Jawas. The music finally settles into a very light march feel though as the Jawas march R2 back to their sandcrawler. And the English horn, one of Williams' favorite go-to sounds, gives these little creatures even more of a lighthearted feeling. Overall, the timbres such as double reeds and muted brass follow closely with what we heard in the last scene with C-3PO in the Dune Sea as well, and this is because it's still using the same original temp music decided by Lucas in order to base its sound off of. Listen to this excerpt from Stravinsky's Rite of Spring, and you'll be able to hear the references to this early 20th century masterpiece. I spoke in my last video about the Dune Sea and about how it perfectly reflects the setting and character of Luke in reference to Stravinsky's music, so I'll add that link up above in case you missed it. As the Sandcrawler's droid suction vacuum, I don't really know what to call this thing, but it comes down to claim the little astromech, the music descends in chromatic notes, allowing us to feel the impending vacuum upon R2. The tuba enters, giving another strangely jovial feeling to these little creatures, since the tuba is often considered an unagile instrument used as a melodic instrument to often elicit comedy and humor. Here, it perfectly reflects the Sandcrawler's mass against these creatures while not feeling overbearing. And just as the music descended as the vacuum came down, it rises as the Jawas ascend into the Sandcrawler. In this gesture and also what we see follow, the polychords from the last scene return, and a further eeriness is added by the glissandos in the strings. As the droids come to life, so too does the music once more. And I've always loved how well the sound of the gonk droid plays into the music itself, almost like one of the instruments. The music continues lightly in the background, reflecting the chaos of droids moving about in this chamber. The Jawa theme continues as the Sandcrawler moves on through the night, but as the scene transitions, we hear the recognizable minor third movement signifying the Empire. By using similar instruments and timbres to the Jawa scene but highlighting the Imperial theme, Williams is able to make a smooth transition here between very different characters, all the while keeping us on the same planet. Overall, this music isn't the most crucial to the storytelling, but it does an excellent job of supporting and building on the sounds and music that first established Tatooine. And the Jawa theme, like the creatures themselves, really receives too little screen time and attention based on its quality. But now I want to hear from all of you. What do you think of the music in this score? Tell me in the comments down below, and before you go, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of a galaxy far, far away. And as always, may the be with you.